Hi, I'm Dave, and you're watching Tech Talk.
And I'm Derek, and we're here to bring you a story today about the use of cell phones in social situations and the effects it's having on the younger generation's social skills and other external habits. We are going to discuss a video called I Forgot My iPhone that reflects on the issue and then interview students within the community about the overuse of cell phones in their daily lives. Take a look at this.
Driving with a box stuck under his car. And like, who knows how long he was driving. I saw him pull out of the parking lot and turn right, and the box was still stuck under his car. So who knows how long he was driving with that box under his car. I bet he got home, he pulled into his driveway.
Cloud in the sky. I'm not. Wow. You're like, if you, it's not.
I don't think it's real.
Oh,
I don't think it's
maybe
real.
I see the lineup for car. Getting wasted. The Empire State Building is like really close to it, so it's a good.
As we can see from I Forgot My iPhone, overuse of cell phones in social situations is rampant. This technology is taking over the younger generation's social interactions and changing social dynamics dramatically. Now we're going to talk to some students on campus. We're going to interview them within the community about the overuse of the cell phone issue.
So the first question is, according to a study by the Journal of Behavioral Addictions, the overuse of cell phones by young adults has led to more compulsive spending within stores. Is this something that you've noticed correlates with your personal cell phone use?
No, not really. My cell phone is responsible for connecting me to a lot of things, like the internet, or just reaching out to people in general. I would have to argue that, at least in my personal opinion, that internet is a basic human necessity in these modern times. So I don't agree with that statement at all.
So you're saying that your use of your cell phone does not correlate at all to any of the money you spend in stores?
No, not.
Is this something that you've noticed that correlates with your cell phone use?
Well, yeah, actually, I see a lot of advertisements on my phone, and I guess that leads me to go into stores and end up spending more money.
Is this something you have noticed that correlates with your cell phone use?
No.
Is that all?
Mark Lacer from PBS states that having a cell phone or iPod in hand and at the ready is the default mode while walking the streets. Do you always have your cell phone close to you even if you're not expecting a text message or a phone call? And do you often walk with your device in your hand?
Yeah, I would say my phone's always close to me, and I definitely walk to class with my phone in my hand. If I'm not looking at a text message, I'm probably looking at an email or listening to music. There's always something to do with my phone.
Kind of, but I think because I use my phone for a lot of personal communication issues, especially for working with ROTC in college, and the fact that I can expect contact from at least 3 people on a different day for the different roles I fulfill in it. So no, I don't feel any anxiousness at all, but I do need to have it on me to be reached out and contacted at all times.
So you're saying you keep it on you at all times, but if
Yes.
it wasn't on you, you wouldn't be anxious?
No, I would not.
Okay.
Do you always have your cell phone close to you even if you are not expecting a text message or phone call? And do you often walk with your device in your hand?
I usually always walk with my device in my hand. If I don't, I have to make eye contact with people, and I don't really like that. I don't know.
Chris Rowan, a pediatric occupational therapist, has said that children are not entertaining themselves, they're being entertained by a device. So there's no creativity, there's no imagination, no self-initiation. Do you agree that younger generations are becoming less creative and more focused on technology?
Yeah, I would agree with that. I think kids are definitely more absorbed in their devices than ever before.
Mark Lacer argues that cell phones are sucking people out of the moment and immersing them in a different situation. Have you ever been immersed in your cell phone while you should be actively talking to someone? And do you think this is a bad habit?
Well, yeah, I've absolutely done that. I feel like it's a terrible habit, and there's been multiple times, even just today, where I've been like, sorry, I was on my phone, I didn't hear that, could you repeat it? And in fact, sometimes if I'm in an awkward situation, I'll just pull out my phone to avoid people. Like earlier, I was on the elevator and I just did not want to talk to anyone in there, so pulled out the phone and I was on there instead.
Have you ever been immersed in your cell phone while you should be actively talking to somebody? Do you think this is a bad habit?
I usually don't like talking to people. I usually find myself in awkward situations, so I don't like talking to people. So I'll just stick to my phone. What was the second part? Is that it's a bad habit?
Yeah. Do you think this is a bad habit?
I don't know. I guess.
Okay.
Chris Rowan, a pediatric occupational therapist, has said that children are not entertaining themselves, they're being entertained by a device. So there's no creativity, there's no imagination, no self-initiation. Do you agree that younger generations are becoming less creative and more focused on technology?
Yeah, I would agree with that. I think kids are definitely more absorbed in their devices than ever before.
As you can see from the video clip, the interviews with students, and the studies we discussed throughout the show, the effects and addictions of overusing your cell phones are real.
That's all for our story on the overuse of cell phones. Thanks for watching Tech Talk.